Good morning all of you. Today we will be discussing exercise 8.1. So first question is, which is greater? You are given certain decimals and you have to compare them and say which is greater. Okay. So the first question is 0.3 or 0.4. So first let's write this number in this way, that is 0.3 means what? 0.3 means what? In the whole number part it is 0, so 0 plus, and in the 10th part it is 3, so 0 plus 3 by 10. Now what about 0.4? 0.4 equal to 0 plus, in the 10th part you have got 4, so 4 by 10. So when comparing these two, in the whole number part you have got 0 in both cases, but in the 10th place here it is 3 and here it is 4. So which is greater? 4 is greater. Or you can say that 0.4 is the greatest or greater among these two. Okay, now let's take the second question, or B. So B is 0.07 and 0.02. Okay. So here you can see that, let's rewrite it, that is 0.07 means what? 0.07 means 0.07 equal to whole number part is 0, so 0 plus, in the 10th place it is 0, so 0 by 10, and what about 100th place? It is 7, so plus 7 by 100. Okay. Now let's write this 0.02. 0.02 equal to whole number part is 0, so 0 plus, now 10th place it is 0, so 0 by 10 plus, in the 100th place it is 2, so 2 by 100. Okay. Now let's compare these two. In the whole number part it is 0, or both are having the same number. Now in the 10th place it is 0 here, it's also 0 here. Now 100th place it is 7 here and it is 2 here. So which is greater? 7 is greater. So you can say 0.07 is greater among these two. Okay. Now let's see C. So C is 3 and 0.8. Okay, so first let's write this 0.8 first. That is 0.8, you know how to write it. That is 0.8 is equal to 0 plus, in the 10th place it is 8, so 8 by 10. Okay, now let's write 3. Okay, so in the first number it was 0.8. So after the decimal point you have got a number. Okay, but here there is no decimal point as well as no number after the decimal point. So let's write this 3 as 3.0. Okay, 3 and 3.0 both are equal. That is 3 equal to 3.0. Okay, 3 can be written as 3.0. Both are same. After the decimal point, if you are putting 0 means that is the number itself. That is 4 can be written as 4.0. Or you can write it as 4.00. All these are the same. Okay, so 3 you can write it as 3.0. Okay, so 3.0 means what? 3 plus, in the whole number part it is 3, so 3 plus, and in the 10th place you have got 0, so 0 by 10. In this way you can write. Okay, so now let's compare the whole number part. In the whole number part you can see it is 0 here and it is 3 here, so which is greater? 3 is greater. Okay, so first thing that you have to do is comparing the whole number part. So among this whole number part, 3 is greater. So you can say that 3 is the greatest number among these two. Got it? Okay, after comparing the whole number part only you can compare the 10th part, 10th place. Okay, so 3 is greater than 0.8. Now let's see D. So 0.5 and 0.05. Okay. So after the decimal point, here it have got two numbers and here only one number. Okay. So first let's write this 0.05. 0.05 we can write it as whole number part is 0, so 0 plus, and the 10th place you have got 0, so 0 by 10 plus, in the 100th place you have got 5, so 5 by 100. Simple. Now the next number is 0.5. Here in the whole number part 0 itself, plus in the 10th place you have got 5, so 5 by 10, and in the 100th place here you have got 5, but here there is nothing, so simply you can write it as what? In the 100th place you can write it as 0. There is no number, so you can write it as 0, so 0 by 100. Okay, since there is no number, you can write the 100th place as 0 by 100. Now let's compare these two. In the whole number part you have got 0 in both numbers, but in the 10th place you have got 0 here and you have got 5 here, so which is greater? This is greater. Okay, because in the whole number part 5 is greater. Okay, sorry, in the 10th place 5 is greater, so you can say that this number is the greatest number, or 0.5 is the greater number. Okay, now let's see E, that is 1.23 and 1.2. So how will you write this 1.23? You can write this 1.23 as 1.23 equal to 1 plus, whole number part is 1, so 1 plus, now the 10th part is 10th place, what you have got? You have got 2, so 2 by 10 plus, in the 100th place it is 3, so 3 by 100. Okay, now the next number is 1.2. so how will you write this? In the whole number part it is 1, now in the 10th part it is 2 by 10. Okay, now in the 100th place there is no number. Okay, there is nothing in 100th place, so you can write there 0 instead. Okay, 0 by 100. There is no number, so you can write 0 by 100. Okay, so now you need to compare this. In the whole number part both have got 1, in the 10th place both have got 2, so the next place is 100th place, this have got 3 and this have got 0, so this will be the greatest number, or 1.23 will be greater. Okay, now let's see F. So the next number is 0.099 and 0.19. so how will you write this 0.099? 0.099 can be written as 0 plus, in the 10th place you have got 0, so 0 by 10 plus, in the 100th place you have got 9, so 9 by 100 plus, in the thousands place what you have got? You have got 9, so 9 by 1000. Okay, now the next number, that is 0.19. here also in the whole number part you have got 0, so 0 plus, in the 10th place 1, so 1 by 10 plus, and in the 100th place you have got 9, so 9 by 100, and in the thousands place you have got nothing, so there you can write 0 by 1000. Okay, now let's compare these two. So in the whole number part you have got both 0. Now the very next thing is 10th part. In the 10th part, for the first number you have got 0 by 10, but in the second part you have got how much? 1 by 10. So which is greater? 1 by 10 is greater than 0 by 10. So you can say this will be the greater among these two. That is 0.19 will be greater. Okay, got it? Now the next thing is G. So 1.5 and 1.50. First let's expand this 1.5. So 1.5 equal to, whole number part you have got 1, so 1 plus, in the 10th place you have got 5, so 5 by 10, in the 100th place you have got nothing, so 0 by 100. Okay, now let's write the next one, that is 1.50. here also in the whole number part you have got 1, so 1 plus, in the 10th place you have got 5, so 5 by 10 plus, and in the 100th place you have got 0, so 0 by 100. Now comparing these two numbers, you will get in the whole number part they have got the same number. In the 10th place also they have got the same number. In the 100th place also they have got the same number. So you can say that both are equal. That is 1.5 equal to 1.50. Okay. So you cannot say a particular number as a greater number. Both are equal. Okay. Now let's see H. So H is 1.431 and 1.490. So how will you write this 1.431? 1.431 equal to 1 plus 4 by 10 plus 3 by 100 plus, in the 1000th place it is 1, so 1 by 1000. Now the next number 1.490 equal to 1 plus 4 by 10 plus 9 by 100 plus 0 by 1000. Now let's compare. In the whole number part you have got 1. In the 10th place you have got 4. Now the next place, 100th place, here it is 3 and here it is 4. So which is greater? This is greater. That means this will be the greater number. That is 1.490 will be greater. Okay. Now let's see I. 3.3, 3.300. Which one is greater? Okay. So first let's expand this 3.3. 3.3 means what? You can write it as 3 plus 3 by 10. Okay. Now what is next? 3.300. How will you write it? You can write it as 3 plus 3 by 10 plus 0 by 100 plus 0 by 1000. Okay. Since here there is nothing in 10th and 100th place, you can write it as 0 by 100 plus 0 by 1000. So by comparing these two numbers, you can see that both are equal. Okay, here 3.3, in the 100th and 1000th place there is no number. So you can write it as 0 by 100 and 0 by 1000. So that it will become equal to 3.300. That means you can say 3.3 equal to 3.300. Both are equal. Got it? Okay. So no number is greater. Both are equal. Now let's see J. So 5.64 you can write it as 5 plus 6 by 10 plus 4 by 100. Okay. Now what about 5.603? You can write it as 5 plus 6 by 10 plus 0 by 100 plus 3 by 1000. Okay. Now how will you compare these two numbers? In the 100th place, in the whole number part you have got 5, both are same. In the 10th place you have got 6. Now in the 100th place, here you have got 4 and here you have got 0. That means which will be greater? This one. That means 5.64 will be greater. Got it? So that's all about question number 1. Now what is question number 2? Make 5 more examples and find the greater number from them. That you can do by your own. You need to make any number. You can take any decimal number and you have to say which is greater and which is smaller. Okay. So that's all. Thank you.